Hello Runescapers, welcome back to another tutorial. In this one we're gonna explain how to set up Saradomin base, the spawn floor, with different setups and the most basic one. It's gonna be very helpful and it will improve your gameplay a lot. Let's get started. Alright, this is Saradomin base, that's the spawn floor. And this is the basic Castle War setup for Saradomin base, which uses 7 Cades in here, so you could allow other players to use 3 Cades like scorers. You can also add one more Cade in here, but it's not that useful. And it's better to put 1 Cade here instead of here, because when people press the staircase from that position, they go right here. And the second reason is, if you tend those two, you can also decide to tend that Cade or that Cade. Alright, so those are the tiles you want to press. You're gonna set about 7 Cades in around 8 or 9 ticks. And this is very optimal, it's very fast. It's not that much click intensive as setting 1 Cade every tile. So it's like optimal way to like develop your gameplay a lot, and you can use those mechanics in like different places also. So step 1 you want to do is either press here or press the energy barrier and spam click Cades. If you've seen the previous tutorials, you would understand why you would spam Cades and spam click setup Cades, and it would work. So let's go with step 1. Press here and spam Cades. 1, 2, 3, Cades set. 1, 2, 3. Ignore this one. 1, 2, and 3. With 1 click and then spam click Cades. Step 2 is moving here and putting 1 Cade. So we have the 4th Cade set. Then step 3 is to move here without putting any Cades, just move here. And step 4 is to move here, this tile, and spam click Cades again. And last step is to press here and set up the last Cade. Ignore this one, this was a mistake. That's how you have this setup done fast. Now let's do it again with full speed on. It goes something like that. Boom, you have the setup done. And if you're willing to set up all of that line, so like 4 Cades here, 1 here, and then 3 Cades in here, you could do this method. Set up 3 Cades, then 1 Cade, move here, 2 Cades, and then here set up that one. So after you set up those Cades, you move here and set up that Cade, then press here and that Cade. It takes 1 extra tick. Now another mini setup that you can do, if scorers are coming up and you're ahead and you want to Cade that part fast, so you stop them for a second, you could go up, you could go up and then press this tile, this one right here. Press this tile and set up Cades like that. This way you have 2 Cades set here, so like when scorers come up, they will either have to tend one of them, explode one of them, or they'll get stuck right there or explode that one. And if you're fast enough, you can continue setting up Cades like this. If you're not, just run and set up that Cade. Another one is if you're coming down and you want to set up Cades without having a preset, you could press here, this tile. If you press this tile and spam Cades, you're gonna set up those 2 Cades, which could block the players. And last tip I wanna give is, you could set up those 3 Cades and then go inside the spawn area, drop a bunch of Cades there, so during the game, if you're out of Cades, you could pick them up from that position and then continue your way to set up the base. So like the first minute, that's how you start it. You go pick up Cades from down, then you go back up, you set up base, you go inside, drop a bunch of Cades, like 10 would be enough, and then continuing your way to set up those caves. And that's all you have to know for setting up Saradomin base on a basic level. If you want to know anything else, you can ask in the comments and we'll get into more tutorials about cading in the future. It will be more complicated and detailed. Thank you for watching and have great Castle War games.